everything them doing in Gambia have to do with the whole heap of love. And next Jamaican talented person was also in somewhere in Africa, in Senegal, a famous dance instructor by the name of Latonya Styles. Yeah, I don't know her, Latonya Styles, she's same one. She go on with one whole heap of something in Senegal, one whole heap of culture exchange. She learned them dance, them learn fair dance. Watch it.
My name is Latonya Style, dancer, choreographer, dance instructor, and lecturer. CEO of Dance Jamaica Academy. I am a Jamaican cultural ambassador. You're watching the Danii Boo Show on Hype TV.
And the Danii Boo Show!
This year, February 2019, I went to Senegal, Dakar, and Louga village. It was my first time in the motherland, Africa. And overall, the trip was adventurous. It was educational. It was very interesting and a little bit emotional for me. The experience was not just about dancing, because I went to teach dance hall, and it was like 9 hours, 3 days, teaching from old school to new school. It was mainly male dancers that were interested, a few female dancers, so I did a little bit of female. I didn't even do my own stylish moves. But it was a wonderful learning experience as well, because I learned their traditional dance, which is called Sabar. It's very intricate. It was a bit hard for me because, you know, it's a lot of technique involved, a lot of flying and high kicks and stuff like that. But other than the dancing, it was a lot about just experiencing the authentic culture and the lifestyle. I enjoyed the food a lot because it was very unique and interesting how they ate out of one plate. The dishes were similar to Jamaica, so they had a lot of rice, a lot of chicken, a lot of meat, but because they're Muslim, they don't eat pork. So that's the same thing for me at home in Jamaica. So we eat the goat just like them, and the food was delicious. However, the fact that we had to eat out of one plate, I had to get used to that, because they still eat with their hands, and they're so kind and sharing. Sometimes they're like taking up the food, throwing it for me to get like the good pieces of the meat and stuff, and I was like, oh my God. But you know, you had to learn to adjust and adapt to their lifestyle, because for them it's just love to be sharing the meal, you know. So if you even went on the road or go and visit another family, you had to stay there and eat their food as well in the big plate. So it was wonderful, it was interesting. The place was full of dirt, that's one thing I can say also. I actually experienced the Harmattan season, which is the Sahara Desert dust blowing into West African side. And trust me, I was breathing in dirt, straight dirt. But I mean, I survived because every morning we had herbal tea. And you know, when you go to Africa, you have to get all your medical shots and your vaccinations and stuff like that. So I came back healthy despite the dust and the lifestyle with that. And it was like a culture shock for me as well, because they're not using tissue to this day. So tissue is not something that they use when they go to the bathroom. They literally just wash. So that was a big culture shock for me. I didn't know that still exists in the world. But again, as I said, one thing familiar was like the dance hall. You know, we have a party every night, and the street vibe and the culture is the same thing there. The only more exciting thing about it is that everybody gets the attention for themselves. So it's like a big circle, all the women sitting down dressing very lavish, because you know, Africa is the fashion industry of the world. Like their fabrics and their outfits, which are all custom made, everybody have on their own headpieces and the gowns, and sitting in one big circle, and then everybody go up and dance on their own individually, so everybody gets a chance to shine. And it's live music, so there's hardcore percussion, drums, and oh my God, the musical instruments were just amazing, seeing it live and direct, and just seeing the people dance and be happy despite the poverty and the poorness and all of that. And you know, it's similar to us in Jamaica. The only thing is they're fully dressed, unlike us that, you know, we're in the skimpy, you know, seductive, exotic clothes. They're more, fully dressed. So that's the difference, but the similarity is the enjoyment and the fun, and they're just full of culture, just like us, and they're super talented, just like us Jamaicans. So I really felt home being in Senegal. Senegal dance is called Sabar, that's Sabar. I was there with a Sabar instructor. He's also one of the famous Sabar dancers in Senegal. So he actually lives in Germany, and he goes back home to visit his family every year. Khalifa, big up yourself. So I actually learned from him directly. The first day I learned some Sabar moves was at the École Dance Center, which is the biggest dance school in Senegal. That's more in the city side, and he taught me in the dirt, because that's where they dance, in the dirt.
Khalifa is going to teach me something in Sabar. First time learning authentic dance area. Okay,
yes, sir. One, two,
Oh, so clap.
Yes, I.
Just like how we dance, and it's called dance hall, the event is called dance hall. So the event is called Sabar. So the Sabar event is just strictly dancing, and it's mostly the women. The men that dance, they do it professionally, and it's not about them. So they probably come in the end of the party, but the women are the center of attraction. Classes that I taught, they were very, very welcoming, and they were happy to learn from a real Jamaican, because all they had was just videos, YouTube watching videos. One guy in particular, he said he knew all bogus steps from my 22 bogus step videos that I have on YouTube, and he followed me from ever since he's growing up. So I felt really good that they actually knew me before I came there, and it was easy for them. Like when I go to Europe, it's kind of hard teaching them because their body is not like ours, but the Africans, they learn it like 1, 2, 3. So one of the things I really liked is in Dakar, that's the city, when you go to the park, there's this big beach area that has a lot of exercise machines that are free for the citizens or guests or anybody to use. I thought that was very impressive of the government. And the people actually use them. So you walk and you see hundreds of people just exercising freely, jogging on you see the sunset coming down and people just jogging. It was a really beautiful sight. I wish we did that in Jamaica. That will promote a lot of healthy lifestyle. And you know, they don't have, those who can't afford the gym, it will be good for them because it's free for everybody. I really like that. Senegal did not have a lot of green. There, I don't know if it was drought season or what, but the trees were all just stems, and there were no leaves on most of them. But there was not green. The fresh air is not there because of the whole dusty Sahara desert coming and the whole dirt factor being there. So you really appreciate where you come from when you go to those places, because you step out of your house in Senegal, you step into dirt. And the dirt, I don't mean no flat dirt, I mean high dirt, so your foot sinking in the dirt. So it's like you're walking on a sandy beach every day. They have nice animals. Their wildlife is so interesting and amazing. I saw the literal giraffes, the ostrich. We were actually driving down the ostrich, and he was so fast. He's actually as big as the car. So there are huge animals, the zebras, the what do you call the Hakuna Matata animal? I don't remember the animal's name, some weird names, because we don't have them in Jamaica. But they had the wildlife, which was so cool to be there and witness those animals in their natural habitat. In Africa, when I saw a roach, I was like going to do some acrobatics and fly and screaming and acting like a big fool to them, because they were like, why is she going on like that? They don't have a problem with insects. So when I was like, oh, the cockroach, kill him, they're like, girl, calm down. And they went and they took him up and they threw him outside. They're not killing the cockroach. And the mosquitoes and the butterfly, them not kill them. They're just like, I was even fanning so much. They didn't even mind them pitching on them. So they are one with nature more than us. We are kill everything left, right, and center. They did not do that. And I really was like, wow, you guys really have a good heart. You know? So that was an interesting moment for me as well. The fashion industry in Africa on a whole is very diverse. They have a lot of fabric, authentic African fabric of all different designs. Like, you go to a shop to buy fabric, you can't decide, like, wow, all of them look good. So I think it's very cool for them to have all these prints, these African prints that are used worldwide. They use them for their clothes, they use them for their household, like the pillows and the sheets and the curtains and stuff like that. What I like about their fashion is that everything is custom made. So there's not much clothes that are ready made. So you have to literally buy a fabric and you go to the tailor and he make something nice for you. And they have some very creative ideas. I love the fact that they wear all these headpieces and just look, you know, royal. Like, the women just look like queens with this headwear, and they're very modest. So even me wearing my leggings over there, everybody was just staring at me the whole time, because they already told me don't wear shorts because you can't be so exposed as women, because they're Muslim, so they don't accept that. The women must be fully covered. So me, I was just like, okay, so my tights means I'm fully covered. Not really, because you're actually shaping out your body, which is not so good for them. So the women wear long skirts. And the men, their shirts are as long as they go all the way down to the ankle. It looks like dress, but they're not dress. They're actually shirts. And that's their fashion over there. So, you know, Jamaican men, if they see that, they'll be like, yo, bad man no wear dress or whatever. Nah, it's like a fashion for men. And it's even better too, because they're not shaping out them body in a tight pants like Jamaican, where it's so homophobic, yet still every man allowed to wear this close-fitted or tight pants. For the African men, they prefer to actually cover up their body as well. So you don't shape, them bottom now shape out like some of the man over here. So them actually wear long shirts that look like dress, but they're not dresses. I don't remember the exact name, but I'll tell you, when you see me, just ask me and I'll tell you. But I brought back some, so I'm actually going to give like the fashion men that are brave enough to wear it and see what will be the reaction in the streets.
That's it for today's show. Big up the sponsors. Believe me, you guys made it possible. Right now, we're still there in the streets because I don't know dance all of our thing. So until next week, this is your girl Danii Boo, and you're watching the Danii Boo Show.
Something nice, something new, something fresh for your view. Hot topic in the streets, one-on-one interview. All our vibes, call a friend, make a link with your crew. Step in at the dance hall with your girl Danii Boo. Follow me everywhere dance I'll go. Entertainment, everything you wanna know. It's the Danii Boo Show. It's the Danii Boo Show. the Danii Boo show.